Beautiful Tuesday morning. So good morning, everybody. Full of excitement, full of gratitude this morning. You guys, I'm a little hoarse this morning, so if I do take a break to just have a quick cough and get it out of my system, please bear with me. But before we get started, we always like to introduce any of our guests and give any shout outs. Do we have any guests on the line that it's your very first time at a Team Fast meeting? You would like to say hello, you'd like to say what's up to your brothers and sisters on this call? Give you guys a chance to take yourself off the mute and go ahead and introduce yourself. Going once, going twice, I forgot which number I was on, and going 3 times. All right, cool. Well, welcome to all of our guests. Welcome to all of our new faces on the call. And let's go ahead and just get right into this. Karina, Molly, did we have a teaching moment of the week that we wanted to start off with? I know that I don't think that we spoke about that this morning, but Karina, was there a teaching moment that we wanted to cover this morning?
Yes. December and April are the normal times when, April, June is the normal times when CAR does their big forms update releases for the year. So twice a year, we get a nice little cheat sheet list of all of the different forms and what's been updated. I will share that in Slack shortly. And I believe the change is going to affect on the 19th of December. Sometimes it's a little sooner, sometimes it's later. But just so you're aware, some of the forms might look a little different, and there are some new ones and updates and whatever, but we have a nice little cheat sheet grid for you out shortly in Slack. Shoot, I feel like there was one other thing around. Oh, legal update. I have Jean Shrem, who is one of the best attorneys in the Bay Area, real estate attorneys in the Bay Area, coming to talk to us about 2023 legal updates. So that'll take place sometime in January when she's available, and that will either be in the Walnut Creek office or on Zoom or both, probably both. That way everybody can access it. But just so you know, that's coming down the line and we'll get you updated. That's it for me.
Beautiful, beautiful. And it's probably one of the best legal updates. Like legal updates typically are not that exciting. They're a snore fest, but this particular legal update is actually a really good one. So let's do this, you guys. If there's no other guests on the line, let's just go ahead and get right into the meeting for this morning. And then I'm going to pull up my slides here, and then we'll go ahead and get the train rolling down the tracks, and then boom. All right, guys. So wins and shout outs, please put that in the chat below. Teaching moment, we just covered that. And let's do this, you guys. Let's talk about the community and what's going on in the community. Obviously, this is the time of year we're seeing Santa pictures at the elementaries. We are seeing all kinds of different events, food drives, different really cool things that are just involving holidays. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, there's tons of things going on right now. So I'd like to turn the mic over to you guys and tell us about what is going on in your community. Mama San, Miss Andrea Lamadora, she is first up. So Mama San, hit us with it.
Hi, good morning, beautiful people. Happy Tuesday. I'm excited about this event. It's a community event. Pre-pandemic, we did a play called Cola, and we are bringing it back December 15th through the 18th at Agency. It's a beautiful stage play remix of the Nutcracker, and it brings together about 8 different schools from around Oakland and the Bay Area, and it's a beautiful place. So please come check it out. I'm also the costume director. I designed over 400 original costumes. So some cool work that I'm displaying and some beautiful dancing and art. This is a flyer, and I will be putting it on Slack. So come check us out December 15th through the 18th. And if you can't make it, support your local artists, the People's Conservatory. All donations go to the students to keep these programs alive. And yeah, that's it.
Dope. I love it. So you're going to be the costume director?
Yes.
Cool. So you guys don't know, Andrea has a background in fashion. I'm looking forward to seeing a fashion show, another fashion show for you in the Oakland office. So let us know how we can support. I appreciate that. Looks like a cool event. Nicole Penland, let's go over to you.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Myself, along with the Melrose 27X Neighborhood Council, will be hosting a holiday jingle parade this afternoon. We'll be having Santa sing Christmas carols on a fire truck, riding through the neighborhood, stopping and taking pictures with the neighbors. We're encouraging everyone to kind of sit outside in their lawn chairs with their blankets because Santa's pulling up with all the Christmas cheer. And I got the candy bags on deck. So if you want,
I like
come
it.
on
I
out.
like it.
It'll be
Awesome.
fun.
Awesome. Awesome. I tend to make remixes of Christmas songs. I posted this last week. For some reason, they always blend with another song, but it's okay. I love singing Christmas songs at this time of the year. So love this, Nicole. Ophelia, let's go over to you. Let's hear what's going on in your neck of the woods for community contributions.
Hey guys, so I just remembered this and B just reminded me. So we still have our warm and cozy coat drive going on until probably the 14th of this week coming on. So we have a drop off at 490 Chadbourne. Can you guys hear me? I'm at a restaurant. Sorry.
We can hear you.
Okay. At 490 Chadbourne, the Daily Desk, and also
Hold on really quick, Ophelia. Hey, Ricky, thank you. Go ahead, Ophelia.
sorry, did it go mute?
No, Ricky, we had to mute Ricky.
So again, warm, cozy coat drive is still going on, collecting for Shelters Inc. here in Solano County. A lot of mainly men, women, and children still really need coats. So drop off 490 Chadbourne Road here at the Daily Desk in Fairfield. I don't remember if there was ever one in Oakland, but if there is, just let us know. But for sure, this drop off, or contact B ourselves, Kim, Ophelia. We want to just have us to pick up something.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Let's hear from Stockton office. Let's go ahead and go. Hold on a second. Let's hear it.
Hi. So I'll start, then Michael will go. Vanessa and I are holding a toy drive here in the Stockton office until December 15th. Excuse me. We're collecting toys for San Joaquin County CASA, which here it's part of CASA, which is Child Abuse Prevention Council. So if you guys would greatly support us, we already have some donations, so we're really excited. We as a team will deliver them to them on the 16th of December. So you guys can drop them off at the office. You guys can always have them shipped to the office, or you can DM Vanessa or myself and we can pick them up from an office if necessary, but all of your support would be appreciated.
I love it. And let me just ask a question for everyone's talking about community contributions. My hope is, and I haven't seen it all this morning, my hope is that there's some video attached to this. Shout out to you, Anna, for creating that recent video. I know that this is pushing you outside of your comfort zone. I thought it was a really good, no, seriously, I thought it was a really good video. And so I think like that's the evolution of your business and really exposing yourself at a higher level. So definitely create some videos about this because community needs to know about these great events. Michael, let's hear from you, big dog.
So Saturday, December 10th, 10:30 to 12, we have the homebuyer seminar over in the Stockton office. So if you guys have anybody in or around the area, feel free to have them come by. We'll have Catalina in the building presenting as well. And yeah, Saturday, December 10th, 10:30 to 12.
Awesome. I wanted to give you guys an idea and a thought. Maybe this is first quarter, maybe this is the end of January, start of January, February. It is donations, donuts, and gosh darn it, there was one other one. Donations. What did it say?
Dumpsters.
Coffee?
Dumpsters. Okay. Donation, dumpsters, and donuts.
Oh, I was in the last one.
You do a community cleanup in your area. You hire the dumpster, typically around $650. You get tons and tons of donuts out there. People can come in, give their donations, and you are that person that is known, and you do this cool flyer. I actually have the template for it, but it's something that is working at a very high level. Something else I learned yesterday that I thought I'd share with you guys. There's a site called Wonderbly, and it is, you can create customized kids books for people, for holiday gifts, for your clients, for past clients, for people that you know. I'm actually going to create a video on it. Super cool. It could be the story of Ophelia as a baby or her kids. Like, it's just a really cool gift. I'll put the link in Slack, that way you guys have it. But this is the time of the year where we can do some really cool things for our clients and potential clients. So Stockton, I appreciate that. Anybody else have anything that they want to share for contributions, for community contributions? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Let's continue cruising on. Let's get into new escrows for the week. So Ina, brand new agent on our team, not new agent in the game. Every single week she's been on the leaderboard, 116,000. Christina Pineda got into contract for 390, and Nias Cook got into contract once again for 395. So congratulations, everybody, for getting on the board in this category. Let me see if Nias is on, and let me see if Christina is on. Let's do this. Christina, would love to hear from you. Happy holidays to you and your family. Let's hear from you. What was your strategy? How you got these people into contract? And let's have you take the mic and tell us about this particular transaction. Christina going once, Christina going twice.
Elias, come on.
Hi.
Okay. So I blame my amazingly motivated clients, and I thank Steffi for being out there in Stockton to show property for me. I thank Christina, the lender, who always puts together amazing terms for our clients just to get their offer accepted. So this house was on the market one day in Stockton. Price point was $375. Within the first 5 hours, she had 2 offers. So we captured it within like the 6th hour on the market, and wrote the offer, wrote it 10,000 over asking, didn't ask for any seller credits, and just came through with a strong offer to close in 14 days. And she just couldn't believe herself, because a lot of clients are still coming to the table asking for seller credits. And I really think that depending on the location, the house, and obviously the price point, you have to really be strategic in what you're going to ask for in order to get your offer accepted. So I think we had all the tools in place and we made it happen. So my clients are extremely happy, first-time home buyers, and have a 9,000 square foot lot in Stockton with a pool, home completely renovated, and couldn't be more happier.
That's amazing. Now, was that the video that was just posted yesterday that Christina made?
Yes.
Love it, love it. And shout out to your artwork in the back. That's dope. I love that. Well, congratulations to you and congratulations to the family.
Thank you.
All right, David, you had your hand up, bro. Let's hear from you. You're muted, Dave.
Whoops. I was trying to congratulate her, and I did the wrong icon. It's a mistake, so I got to take it off there.
It's okay, brother. Thank you for being here as our guest, my man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, let's continue cruising on. So next up, next category, Anna Oliver got in contract for $470. Kaylee Mason got into contract with V for $525,000. Love seeing this. Love seeing that partnership. Let's actually see if V is on this morning. V, love to have you talk about this strategy. What worked? What was the scenario? And let's have you take the mic and talk a little bit about this strategy.
Yeah, so this was Kaylee's lead, and she had asked me to partner up with her. It's been almost about a year. So shout out to Kaylee for bringing me on to this deal. We were looking for about a year, and then the clients took a break, and basically they wanted to look all over Fairfield at first, and then Sassoon, and then they wanted to take a break and kind of save up more money. And then they decided they didn't want to look at Fairfield anymore and wanted to focus on Vallejo. Well, that changed about 2 weeks ago. They decided to contact Kaylee and go see a home in Sassoon on Sunday. And this house was on the market for about 9 days. And then what happened was we contacted the listing agent the very next day and told him how interested our client was, and pretty much helped negotiate to get our offer accepted. And we were able to get them $10,000 closing costs.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Kaylee. And how are you feeling? I know that we were all a little bit sore after our Spartan race. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I went back to the gym yesterday, so I'm back on it. I took my all of my vitamins plus magnesium pills, so that really helped out my body.
Nice. I love the video. I thought it was really, really cool. So congratulations to you, and congratulations on finishing your first Spartan.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to hop off the camera for a second. I had a question for every parent on the call today. At what stage does your child not ask you to wipe their ass? What age do they get to where you don't have to leave a Zoom call because your fiance is sick downstairs with the flu and run to go wipe his ass? What age does that finally happen? So
mine is 7. Mine is 7 and still yells out for it.
All right, so five. All right, cool. So I probably have another good year of doing that. So pardon my interruption and having to leave for a minute. Sorry about that, V. I know that you're midstream. 4, still wiping my Frenchie's butt. Oh, That's gross. All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. V, congratulations, Kaylee and Anna, and let's continue cruising on. All right, so Cam got in the contract for 560,000. Ophelia got in the contract for 565 on an Op City lead, and Mari Cruz got in the contract for $650,000. So, ladies, shout out to each and every one of you. Would love to hear from you, Cam. Tell us what's up. What was the strategy? What worked? And Cam, we wanted to send you and your father a huge thank you for painting the office in Walnut Creek, because there's so much content going to be created out of those rooms. And we just wanted to send you and your father a huge thank you for all of your hard work. And it turned out absolutely dope. So Cam, would love to hear from you about this particular deal. So grab the mic and let's talk about it.
Yeah, so this deal was probably one of the most stressful deals I've had, because we were like, this is a buzzer beater moment. If anyone knows, the Cal HFA program, the Equity Builder program, ended on November 30th, and the lock-in rate at time was 3 p.m. Now, I was on a flight and I arrived in New York that morning, had a closing, and I'm calling the lender. We're trying to like get the contract signed. There's 3 sellers, 3 buyers. The sellers need to like hand sign it. They're not, good with DocuSign. And we got the offer like ratified and locked in 2 hours before the cutoff time, which is just like beyond me. So that was a really surreal moment. And I remember calling my client. What was that?
You had like a counter situation going too at the same time.
Yes, and a counter. It was, it was a lot. And I was trying to coordinate like handing off the keys. Shout out to Demian for being so awesome on a partnership with that deal. But yeah, so this is a really intense buzzer beater moment. We tried asking for seller credits, but they countered us without them, which, to be honest, is a 5-bedroom, 2.5, 1,900 square foot house that we're under contract for $560 in Oakley, which is, I haven't seen a house like that available in Oakley that's in very livable condition at all. So I called my clients and she was like, is this good news? Like, I don't know. So we were very thrilled, and now we're just riding the wave, hoping that we make it to the end, but really taking advantage of that Equity Builder program, because if she didn't use that program, she wouldn't have been able to buy a house for until another program comes up. So
I love it. I love it.
It was awesome.
Congratulations to you. I love that pressure on yourself. But here's the cool thing about Cam, and if you guys get to spend any time with Cam, like, you wouldn't know that it was a stressful time for her, right? She just has this sense of poise and being able to be super relaxed in the heat of the fire. And so hats off to you for really keeping your composure no matter what and seeing it all the way through to the end, even though there was tremendous levels of pressure on you. So Cam, appreciate you. Congratulations. And once again, thank you to you and your pops for helping us out and making the office look so dope.
Absolutely. Anytime.
All right, cool. Actually, then we need Stockton painted. We need Hercules painted. So yeah, let us know. All right, guys. So it was a slow week for us last week. Now, slow weeks are not something that is a trend. However, 2 weeks in a row, we've had about 8 escrows, equating to right below $4 million. So with the size of this team, with the talent of this team, there is opportunities for everyone to really push it for the next couple of weeks. I know Christmas, I know the holidays are right around the corner, but this is the time where serious buyers, if they're looking for a home right now, these are serious buyers. So it's our responsibility to go out there and find these motivated buyers and help them and do whatever we can. So if you guys need any help, let us know. This is a time where I definitely would turn up the intensity for the next couple of weeks, create some videos, be checking your Real Scout, checking your follow-up boss, checking your CRM, who's looking at home, so on and so forth. Dan, you had a contribution. Let's hear from you, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw something in there for, I think pretty much everyone or most of the people on this call are signed up with OpCity. And I've been having conversations with a lot of folks who have been seeing their lead flow low or who've been, trying to figure out how to get more leads from that source. And I just posted a link in the Slack channel for anyone who wants to figure out in these next couple of weeks and months how to get more leads from there. We're subscribed to the Rise training program, and they have multiple courses every single week that'll show you how to get more leads out of the Opcity platform. If you're not accessing that, I would strongly recommend it because that's a tremendous resource that the team pays for. Again, that's in the Opcity Ojo Slack channel. Something really good to if you've got time over these next couple of weeks to dig in and try to get your Opcity account, back in for receiving leads. So, yeah.
Sorry. Awesome, Dan. I appreciate that update. Let's continue cruising on. We're going to go to our fast story of the week. And this is a person that came to our team. She is not new to the business, but she's brand new to our team. It's Anna Oliver. She's a community contributor. She's been a consistent top producer. She's coachable. And I think that she really represents one of our core values, which is growth minded. And she's wanting to take her business to the next level. She's learning, she's asking questions, she's coming to business planning. She's doing the things necessary to elevate and take her business to the next level. So Anna, thought it'd be appropriate to honor you this week, edify you, and make you the story of the week. So we'd love to hear from you if you'd like to talk about this and say a little something to the team.
Thank you. I'm so surprised. I came in and like I told you, several of my buyers have walked. And I was a little bummed out. And with my listing that I had in Patterson, it was taking a little longer than expected. But I had to keep my, I had to change my thinking. I told myself just like this, you've been here before, and it's time for you to stop negative thinking and keep thinking positive. And with the listing, the week of Thanksgiving, 7 buyers came out to view that week. I was totally surprised. That's the most buyers in any week the property had been on the market. And we went in contract literally the next week. So there are buyers out there. It's just taking a little bit longer. And I think I told somebody yesterday, it only takes 1 buyer to get in contract.
That's right.
So yeah, I totally appreciate you. And I just want to keep going full force and keep my thinking on track. And I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm totally excited. I went in the office yesterday and met Kenny's brother, Brian.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you and congratulations on not only getting into contract this week, but for being the fast story and for all of your contributions thus far. Excited to watch you grow in our environment. All right, guys, so we are going to go to holiday parties. So Molly, you want to talk a little bit about the holiday parties for this week? And hopefully I am feeling better this week and I'll be able to make it to at least one of them. But Molly, I want to turn the mic over to you and talk a little bit about the holiday parties.
Yeah, I am going to turn the mic over to those folks that are hosting it. So I think Brian's on the line, him or Danielle will talk about Oakland. I will see if Maria's on the line, so she could just quickly touch on Sacramento.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? This is Brian from Oakland. So I just picked up a 13-foot Christmas tree. So this holiday party will be a tree decorating party / food and drinks. Danielle's gonna pick up some great finger foods. It's just gonna be a good time just to hang out, kick back, and bring some joy to the office.
Love it, brother. Well, we're excited for that. And then let's hear from Maria.
Well, good morning, everyone. So we are waiting on our Christmas tree. It should be delivered any day now. And food's on order. We're doing a Mexican themed taco bar. So we will have decorations. So why don't we just decorate the same time? We're going to have Dan's infamous hot toddy type of cocktail. And I'm going to bring some coquito for those to try. If you've never had Puerto Rican coquito, it is fire. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. Sacramento, please, 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 let's RSVP. Oh, and also I will have children from the Mustard Seed School tags. If you want to adopt a child, it's just one child, pick a number 1 through 30. Gifts are, $25 or less. So let's do this. Bye.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Well, we're excited. I know it's going to be a great time. SoCal's not on today, but Andrew, did you want to maybe mention something about SoCal? Are you aware of what's going on down there? Not to put you on the spot or anything, but Andrew, did you want to talk about SoCal and what's happening down in your neck of the woods? Andrew Lynn's on the call. It's okay, Andrew. We'll come back to you, Andrew. He's looking at us like, all right, let's continue cruising on. All right, so rest in peace, next key. If you guys happen to be in an office and you guys are knocking on the window saying, hey, somebody let me in, it means that you guys have not gone through your emails, have not set up the Sprintly. So Brian, tell us a little bit about this, brother. Last thing we want to do is be able to backtrack. So Brian, talk to us about this.
Hey, everybody. So the only current office still with Nextkey at the moment is Stockton, and that will be changed out in the next 2 weeks. We had to send a person out there, but everyone that was on Nextkey, you would have gotten an email. Most of you guys would have gotten it on November 25th, if not before. It's from Spintly, S-P-I-N-T-L-Y, and we would have transferred you over to Spintly. You said sign up, and it works just like Nextkey. So please check your email, S-P-I-N-T-L-Y. I'll put that in the chat. Please go back and take a look. You shouldn't have any issues. Everyone that was on Nextkey, the email was sent over from there.
Beautiful, beautiful. I appreciate the update, big dog. All right, guys. So holiday heat. This is right around the corner, you guys. This is the largest industry event for the holiday season in, I think, the state of California. January 14th from 6 to 11 o'clock. Here's the promo code. Sorry, am I reading this right? Molly, it says promo code is good through 12/15.
Yeah, that's for the early bird special. Yep.
And that's the promo code is good through 12/15.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you have your general admission is
No, the promo code is Heat Fast and Heat Fast VIP.
There it is. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm a little bit under the weather. All right, cool. So you guys, this is going to be an amazing event. Obviously, this is going to be a big deal. Music, oyster bar. There's going to be a lot of fun. Dress to impress. Leave no stops out. Let's have some fun, come together. And this is a great opportunity for you to invite other people from other brokerages. And if that means that you spend a little bit of money bringing them to this party, I think that would be a really, really great event just to bring them out and share with them how much fun we're going to have. So would love to see you guys there. More information come on that. And then, I had a question, the same question from last week. We were talking earlier in our senior leadership meeting, and I really wanted to ask you guys, what do you think the evolution of social media is in the next couple months? Because what you guys have done a really, really good job at is that you guys are using these scripts that you guys have from Ford Academy or from Matt Barba or from SoC down in Southern California, wherever you guys are getting the scripts. And so that is working right now in our market. Well, I want to ask you guys, like, what's the evolution? Like, what's next? Like, if we're thinking creatively, if we're thinking about like, how do we really separate ourselves and creating content that is truly, truly evolving and being different? Here's what I see for all of you guys. I see that we're going to walk into an era of you guys being great copywriters and great at writing scripts. And what I mean by that is that you're going to be able to look at the communities, look at the areas, look at the neighborhoods, and really start writing something that comes from your own verbiage. And I think that that's the evolution of where we're heading. I think the margin of opportunity for these people that are creating the scripts, I think that margin is really, really small. So when you're thinking about your own content and what you guys are going to be creating, I think this is going to be a time where you're going to really start leaning into your writing ability and your ability to create these cool hooks on your own. So we're seeing tons and tons of great content, but I want you guys to be looking down the road as well and saying, all right, this fad may come to a screeching halt in regards to everyone is doing similar videos, like what's around the corner. So I want you guys to start thinking about that. Will, you had your hand up, big dog. What was the contribution?
One of the feedback pieces that I've gotten from a ton of top producers and people that have even been evaluating my content, a big piece of this came from the Tahoe Sierra Board of Realtors the other night in conversation, that the real estate content showing up on anybody's social media who is even remotely interested in real estate is it's overpowering now, right? So, and that's not to say that, you know, I'm giving any direction for how people should or could do their stuff, but internally in my marketing engine, which is my primary driver, right? It's basically all social media branding and pushing of the website and all that. I'm going to start to detune any real estate content that I have. I had started months ago to just post, you know, I'm reposting, I'm shredding, doing a YouTube downloader to pull videos of Tahoe content out so that I can repost my own original content.
I think he froze on us, Will. All right, so Will's frozen, but I think you guys should probably start thinking about this. There's a video that I want you guys to watch, and it's a little advanced, but it gives you an idea of something that could be completely
that stuff, you know.
Will, you're completely frozen, bro. So there's a video that I want you guys to watch, and it's on Kenny's story today, and it talks about the temperature in, I think it's in Arizona, in low-income neighborhoods versus a higher price point neighborhood, and why the thermal temperature is so much higher. Now, obviously, this is a little bit more advanced, but I want you to watch that video because it was something that I had never seen. It was something that was completely different. And it was something, and Stephanie, I love that video as well. So I want you guys to start thinking about this, like evolution, obviously leaning into your own opinions, leaning into your own, maybe like consumer reviews of products, kind of like what Glinda Baker does. That's something that she does very well. She also tells a lot of stories about things that have happened. I think storytelling, copywriting, hook writing, and then getting really creative in how we're creating these videos, I think that's the evolution, because I promise you this, nobody is creating as much content as we are right now. So hats off to all of you, because you guys have all stepped it up in this last year. Now we have to look down the road and say, okay, how do we evolve this game? Because it's always going to be changing. What is trending right now is going to change in 3 months, and that's going to be the cycle, and that's going to go on in perpetuity. So I just want to get your minds working on that. Will, do you want to try your mic one more time, bro? You had cut out completely.
Oh, wow. You didn't hear any of that, huh?
No, I'm sure it was good.
Oh, yeah, who knows? Kind of, you know, taking the feedback that I've talked to with other agents and people that are even remotely in the real estate industry, whether they're contractors or builders, everyone's being saturated with that real estate content right now. So I have heard from several people now that they're starting to unfollow the ones that post too much of it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm in real estate. I want my feed to be entertaining when I go into it. I want to see some consciousness stuff. I want to see some yoga stuff, some inspiration, some athletic stuff. You know, I want my soul to be filled in my feed. I don't want to be marketed to every time that I'm in my social media. So I'm even doing it right now. So a couple of months ago, if you follow my Lux Listings Tahoe, I started to post, I'm using a YouTube downloader to download videos that are interesting to me. I'm stealing that content technically and reposting my own original videos with music, their education of Tahoe, snowboarding videos, stuff like that, tricking the algorithm, right? So that it gets a ton of views, but I'm trying not to do too much real estate posting. And now I think I'm going to remove it all, except for maybe like a really big closing or a cool story. You know what I mean? I want people to continue to see me, and I can be a very business only person, super serious. And I'm going to take the Tattooed Realtor's advice and start to put some more comedy, some funny stuff up, maybe some stuff that shows some vulnerability and moments, social moments that I'm normally awkward about, you know, and show a little bit more of me and less of the business will, you know. So that's the position that I'm taking going forward, so that I can stay in people's feeds.
Smart. I love this. And even Will said, like, unfollowing certain people. Karina, me and Kenny and Molly were talking about this earlier. It's like, you know, when you think about these massive influencers, like really taking a page out of what they're doing and really exploring new ways to get your voice out there. And so I just want to put that out there, and I want you guys to start thinking about the evolution, what's next, and really leaning into your own copy and your own hooks and your own writing, and really finding new creative ways to create video that maybe don't have anything to do with real estate, but obviously everything does, because it's going to get you views and it's going to get you engagement. So I want to give you guys that. let's talk about level up session. Tomorrow, level up session will be on Zoom. We're going to do an intro into High Note. And then next week, we're going to do a full deep dive into High Note, how to create it, why to create it, and then really brain dump tomorrow on some ideas on how to leverage High Note to help you not only find business, to gain business, to hype up your community, hype up things that are going on. I think it's an underutilized tool that we have. And if used appropriately, this will be a game changer in your business. And I'm sure many people on the call can contest to that because it is an absolute vital tool in your guys' growth. So if there's nothing else, does anybody else have anything that they would like to share, give, contribute before we head out today? All right, cool. I'll send a reminder out about High Note for tomorrow. I'll put a couple links into Slack about Wonderbly. I think hopefully I'm saying that right. If you guys want to do some really cool gifts for your clients. But other than that, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Appreciate you guys being here. Beyond grateful for each of you guys. Stay healthy out there. There's some illnesses going around. So take your vitamins, bundle up, do whatever you guys got to do because it's definitely running its course right now. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope to see some of you guys this week for our Christmas party. So we will see. Lee, was that one?
Yes. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's work on timing, you guys. When we're closing out the room, we want to make sure that you have some impact. So just raise your hand a little bit earlier, but go ahead, Lee.
Sorry, my apologies. Next time for sure. Okay, happy holidays, everyone. I just wanted to let you know if you're talking to any of your clients, the Fed is going to make their decision on the rate hike next week. They're at a blackout period. We're going to get some more inflationary data on Friday to keep attention to. So that's the quick little mortgage update while you're reaching out. And then once again, the new loan limits have increased. Here to help you guys. If you want to do videos, reach out and we'll get it going.
Awesome. And Lee, how can they reach you on Instagram?
You can message me on Instagram. I'm at Mortgage Update on Instagram. I'll put it down in the chat and we'll get together and it has all my contact information as well.
I love it. I love it. So you guys, I appreciate all your contributions. Thank you for all of our holiday party planners this week. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Dewey is not on the call today, but Dewey just announced over the weekend that he is having a baby boy. And so congratulations to Dewey and to Eleanor. Shout out to you guys. And I thought it was really cool because they blended a Friendsmas with a baby reveal party. So save yourself some money and combine parties. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. Shout out to you, Dewey. Congratulations. Have a wonderful day, you guys. If you need anything, as always, I'm available. We're available. Peace and have a great, great day, everybody. Bye now.